Turn the stupid things off. What cave have you guys been living in? And we're the idiots? Relax, I'm just kidding. Well, duh. Why would you want to do something like that? Makes sense. Things are not equal. Hey, it could happen. Now, you might be seeing this show on a Thursday, but this is not Throwback Thursday. For some reason, this car showed up in my driveway, and I've been driving it for the past few days. It's a 1996 Nissan 300ZX twin turbo. This car was pretty remarkable when it was introduced. First of all, it's gorgeous by any standard. This was one of the first Japanese cars that, to my mind, A, was beautiful, and B, was purely Japanese. This wasn't a copy of any other car. This was a car that was inspired by the Japanese aesthetic. Now, some people say it looks a little bit like the Porsche 944. Maybe it does, but I think it's a gorgeous car no matter what. It was one of the first cars to go away with the pop-up headlights, so it's got these nicely faired-in headlights. This particular car has a 3-liter V6 engine with 2 turbos. One wasn't enough, you had to have 2. This particular car has an automatic transmission, which takes away a bit of the fun of the driving. But some of the interesting things in the car, if you look in the inside, you'll see my briefcase hanging out there too. The switch gear along here with the headlight switch, that looks awfully much like the current Lexus product. What did these guys know that they're finally figuring out once again? The seats are quite comfortable, but the things that it doesn't have in it, which are kind of intriguing. First of all, any of you remember what that is? That's an ignition key. It's not a push-button start. You put the key in the slot and you turn it and start the engine up. This is brilliant. Where's the Nobel Prize Committee when you need them? There's no cup holders in this car. The dashboard otherwise looks fairly modern, but if you're going to drive your car and drink your coffee, you got to hold it up between your knees, and that's probably not a wise thing to do. There's also no trunk release. You want to get in the back? You turn the key, nothing pops up, and then you lift it up by yourself. Now, maybe that's a physical fitness program. Anyway, the interesting thing about this car, it's still pretty quick. It handles decently. This particular car has 8,000 kilometers on the odometer. I don't know how many kilometers the car actually has on it, but it still rides pretty well. It goes like stink, and it's beautiful. Is there anything else you want from a car? Not in my book. I'm Jim Kenzie.